This is the beach area with our showers right there in front of you, and then there's a bathhouse right there. I mean, it's just a bathroom, there's no shower or anything. And this is a little pavilion right here. And let's see, I fished right over here and caught a nice catfish, which I had for supper. Right up here are these pavilions on the left-hand side. You can see a couple, well, I don't know if you can see them or not, but there were a couple of guys fishing over there. I don't know if they're doing any good or not. A little playground for the children. And each one of these pavilions is along a concrete wall, and you can fish right off that wall, and the water seems very deep there, so I would imagine the fish is pretty good. Like I said, I caught a catfish and had it for supper. I'm gonna go back towards the camping area so that you can see where I camped last night. This is very, very pretty, very well kept, as you can see. It's, you know, kind of in the river valley. That's the Black Warrior River. That's over there to the left, excuse me, to the right. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a boat launch over there. I'll ride through it real quick so you can see the boat launch. This is parking for the boat launch right here. That straight ahead is another camping area. There are about 4 or 5 sites down there, I think, that are right on the water. This is the boat launch right here. It's $5 to launch, and there's a restroom right there, and you can see there's a camper right over there on the other side of it, and that's one of the camping places down there. Now I'm gonna go back around and go to the camping area where I stayed, and I'm coming up to the security gate. They give you a code when you come in and check in. I don't know how many camping areas there are right in here. This starts at 9, so I would imagine, I think it goes up to from 9 to 35 or 36. These are camping. Each one of these is an empty camping area that you can see. This is a pull-through on the left. So if you can't back up your rig, you just pull through and stop with your rig sitting on the pad. That's a area right in front of me. There's a camper right over to the left of me. This is another pull-through right here. Bridge with a running creek through it. And up here on the left is a bathhouse, which I used several times while I was here, and a playground right next to it. These folks over here on the left-hand side are hosts, and they live here pretty much full-time as long as the park is open. And I think last year it was supposed to close in October, but it didn't. Stayed open all year, so I would imagine most of those guys just stayed here full-time. And right up here on the straight ahead of me is the tent area, the only tent site. I didn't say area, but it's a site, and it's the only tent site I mean, you can put up tents anywhere, but this is the only one that is a tent only site, and that's where I stayed for the last 2 nights. And as you can see, there's a stream. I don't know if you can see the stream or not. There's a bridge, and there's a stream, and I listen to the water run down the stream all the night long. And this is the top of the loop, and as you can see, I mean, it's just very pretty. It's going to run back into a stop sign, and then I'll be going back the same direction that I came. There are 3 bridges up here on this loop. I think 3, maybe 2. Yeah, 3. You can see some of the campers that didn't show up very well as I was coming up. And over to the right is the bathhouse. As you can see, I mean, it's very well kept, nice and clean. You don't see any trash. Every one of the sites are very clean. And yesterday or last night, after a camper left, I saw one of the maintenance guys come up there with a blower, and he blew off the entire site. So I mean, it was very, very clean. As you can see, there are not very many campers. I don't know, but it's probably 5 or 6. I mean, if you count the host, if you don't count the host, there's not that many, I don't think. Maybe only 2. And here we are back at the gate. There's a gate going into the other camping area as well, and the gate's going to open. I hope it let me out. That's it. That's pretty much the park. I mean, there's not a lot here to do except, and here's the beach area. I don't know if you can see that very well or not. I'll try to focus over there once I get up a little closer. Look, here's the beach. All the sites have electricity. Some have, I forget now what they call them, 30 amp breakers. Some of them have just regular 110 volt with that's the dump station there, so you can clean out your camper. I'm hoping I have enough camera left so I can show you the dam. There's a dam right up, just upstream from the park. And there's also a lock so that barges can go up and down this river. This is a navigable river. here and check out. Well, I guess you're not going to be able to see the dam. Maybe through here you can see it. You can see a little bit of it there, I think. There it is, just through those trees. And there's water running over it, so there's a good flow of water. These are the folks that checked me in yesterday. Headed out, thank you. And this is that, there it is, you can see it up there. All right, that's it. That's the whole shooting match.